Good morning everyone, welcome to Stock Market News and Views. Today is Thursday, August 23rd, 2012. So what I have in front of you is a chart of Nifty, and I would just like to point out very critical resistance areas where the market could face some kind of a correction in the coming 2-3 weeks. Also notice that the market has been in a good bull run since the beginning of this year, and recently over the past 2-3 months the market has been forming a higher high, higher low pattern. I'll just mark that out for you really quick. Higher highs, lows, and then again higher highs. Now this is a very typical way of a bull run, but very important to know is that in the coming week it's options expiration. I feel the markets get really volatile during this time frame, especially to watch out on Thursday, because that is our last day of options expirations, and there are fresh open interest open up for the month of September. Also note one more thing, that the first week of September is really crucial for all the world markets, is because the ECB and the European Union are planning out new austerity measures, buying bonds, T-bills, and this is directly going to affect all the stock markets around the world. Also, one more thing is that in my previous video I had shown the comparison of US dollar index versus the Dow Jones. Just note that recently, I think that was yesterday or day before, Dow Jones Industrial had faced its 52-week high resistance, and the stock the index did take a hit. It fell about like odd 60 points. So I feel that investors, institutional traders are being very careful about what is going to happen next. Also, how we should plan our trades based on the upcoming news. Now let me just first of all mark these area of resistance for you. The first one where I see is this, which is the 5,500 levels. Don't get confused by the other lines that I have put out here. These are basically the area of gaps where I feel the market might just fill up to. I will explain that to you later. But first, 5,500, if you can see that Nifty is slowly inching into this area of 5,500. I'll just mark that again here. So we still have 1 week. There is a lot of bull run in this market. In the next week we could see the Nifty inch into the 5,500 area, and from there, if any bad news coming out from the EU, the European Union, will directly affect this market, and I see about 200 to 400 point correction, which would fill up most of these gaps. Now if there is some continuation of a bull run, if it breaks 5,500, I would definitely see 5630 as a very strong resistance. Now where will the market correct to? I would say odd 200 to 400 points is difficult, because the market is really choppy. It's the same around the world markets also. So I will just clear this entire chart for you and show you where the market is likely to correct till. So the first area of resistance is this. The second area of resistance is this. I have already sent out this chart and explained it to my members via email, but it's just for you guys who are following me on YouTube. Now I feel, where will the price correct to? The very first point would be this area from where it went up. This is the gap fill, and if you notice, this is also a gap and this is also a gap. So if it's at 5,500, and odd 200 points would bring it to 5,284, which is basically 5,300. If a little bit more correction, I would just come, there would be this gap fill, and if when I say it's going to be 400 points, I would say 5,100, and this is the main very important area of a support, because this is where exactly the markets have picked up from. Well, that's it for now. I just wanted to share these levels with you. For those guys who want a lot more recommendation and tips, just simply email me at info@rayfinancial.co.in, or you can just visit my website at www.rayfinancial.co.in. I hope you guys have a good trading session. I really need to get back. Thank you for watching this video, and soon I shall be posting messages over Money Control Board. Hopefully you can find me there also. Thank you.